Okay, so the next part we're going to go over is called DMARC. Now, what is this? This can be a little bit tricky for the non-techie people, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. So this stands for, and I'm going to have to read this, Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance. Now, what does that mean? Basically, it's how the different mailbox providers know how to handle the emails that they're receiving. It's how they can decide whether they go to spam, whether they go in the inbox, promotions, all those fun things. Now, why do we have to do this? Basically, if you're sending more than 5,000 emails a day, you're going to want to implement this. This is one of the best practices. Then I always suggest do it, even if it's confusing for you. Like I said, that's why I'm here. I'm going to try and walk you through it. So let's get to it. The first thing we're going to do is start by adding our DMARC. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into wherever your domain is hosted. Ours is specifically hosted in Cloudflare. I recommend Cloudflare. If you don't know how to do it, I can make another tutorial, but it is free. Some people host it in GoDaddy, sometimes some in Namecheap. Basically follow the rules of wherever you're hosting to adding a record. So in Cloudflare, you would go to the domain, to DNS, records, and go add, we would hit add record. And what we're going to do is coming back over here to our directions, we're going to set up a TXT as the record type. We're going to go to type, scroll all the way down here to TXT. And the name is going to be this underscore DMARC. So I'm going to copy that, paste that in here. And content is going to be this little string right here. We're going to copy that, paste that in there, come down here, and I'm going to hit save. Now, we are going to go to this website right here, dmarcian.com/dmarc-inspector. I'll provide the link here for you. And we're going to scroll all the way down here, and we're going to enter our domain. Now you want to make sure it's without www. You do not want the www included. You're going to click inspect the domain. And it says, great job. You have a valid DMARC record that provides you visibility into the entity of your email programs and helps ensure you meet email sending best practices. So this image just shows what it would look like if your DMARC is hooked up correctly. Right here, it should say pass when you receive an email. You can test it out by sending an email from Nadora to yourself. Okay, so 3 and 4 kind of go hand in hand with each other. It's ensuring your brand consistency and also avoid pretending to be a Gmail account. This is where in any of your workflows or any of the emails that you send out in bulk, or in any automations, you want to make sure that you're sending from your domain name. You're not sending from a Gmail account. They're becoming way stricter on this. So this is just making sure that when you go through, you should go through all of your automations, all of your workflows. Anytime you're sending out an email, you're making sure that the email that it's coming from is at yourdomain.com, at yourdomain.org, whatever your domain is, it should be coming from that domain, not from a Gmail. Same thing with bulk sending emails. If you're sending an email to 20, 30 people from your email list or to a specific tagged subset, you want to make sure that when you're sending it out, you're not sending it out from your personal email or from a Gmail. You want to make sure that it's being sent out from that branded email. Once again, best practice, just don't pretend to be Gmail or Yahoo. Okay, so part 5 is going to be making sure that you make it easy to unsubscribe for your recipients. Now, this was something that was put into effect a long time ago, and it's something that you should already have in effect. Nadora required this from the very get-go. It's something that all email providers have been requesting for a while. So if you did not have this, you're already breaking a lot of laws. So make sure you go in there and make sure that any of your emails have the ability to be unsubscribed to. So the last thing you want to do, and this is probably the most important when it comes to optimizing and making sure that your email meets all of the requirements, is making sure that your spam rate stays below 0.3%. Now, that means that you're going to have to validate and verify all of the emails that you have on your email list. Nadora does this for you. It does cost your credits monthly, or the same it would for sending out the emails to begin with. But this is a really big, important step that you can do to make sure that your emails, your bounce rate stays under that 0.3%. Because as soon as it hits that percentage, your account can get locked down and you won't have the ability to send emails anymore. Now, this is not done by us. This is done by Lead Connector themselves. So this is something we have no control over. So making sure that you stay under that 0.3% is a huge deal. Also with that, you also need to make sure that your emails are being validated every 90 days and verified. This is just a toggle switch in Nadora. We make sure that every account has it turned on. So make sure in your settings that your emails are that you have that still turned on and that your emails are being verified every 90 days. This goes a long way into making sure that you're meeting all of the requirements. So with all of these hand in hand, this is what's going to help you with the new guidelines. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at dora@nadora.org, and I will answer any questions that you guys have. Thanks.